Hello and welcome to Wednesday's programme. I'm Victoria Davis.
And I'm John T. Messer. Coming up tonight between now and 6:30.
Good evening. A desperate search has been underway today to try to find the parents of a little boy found wandering the streets of Torquay.
Well, the alarm was raised at lunchtime today.
Sam, what's the latest there? Absolutely. OK, Sam in Torquay, thanks very much for that.
Next tonight, thousands of rail passengers across the southwest returned to work after the Christmas break today and were hit by a 3% hike in the cost of their commute.
Well, that will see the cost of a season ticket between Exeter and Plymouth rise to more than £2,000. Rail campaigners branded the increase as a kick in the wallet for passengers.
In a moment, we'll be getting more reaction from travellers at Plymouth train station. But first, this report from Lauren Hall.
And there's more on the rise in rail fares in the national news at 6:30. Here's Mary Nightingale with the details.
Before that, to more news from our region now, and more than 30 police officers were assaulted in the Devon and Cornwall Force area over the Christmas and New Year period. In some cases, officers suffered broken legs, while others were head-butted, punched and spat at. The force says more staff should be equipped with tasers. A man who was found clinging onto a cliff edge in Combe Martin after trying to save his fallen dog was rescued by Coast Guards on New Year's Day.
Now, next tonight, a man from Torquay has told ITV News he's lost more than 50% of his excess weight following bariatric surgery at Taunton's Musgrove Park Hospital.
We first met Bill Flood last June as he was preparing to undergo surgery that would see half of his stomach removed. 6 months on, our reporter Karen Bell has been back to see Bill and find out how he's getting on.
Well, Karen joins us now in the studio. Karen, Bill's obviously very pleased with the results. He's done amazingly well. But how common is this type of surgery now?
It's not actually that common. Around 170 people a year have bariatric or weight loss surgery at Musgrove Park Hospital in Taunton, and that is the main centre for the southwest of England. And actually, the UK carries out far less weight loss surgery than other European countries like France and Germany. The NHS criteria for getting it is quite strict, unsurprisingly. You need to have a BMI of around about 40, and you need to have proven that you've tried to lose weight in other more natural ways first.
And working for Bill, as we saw in your report there, Karen, but might not work for everyone. Some complications associated with this sort of surgery?
Well, perhaps the most obvious complication is all the excess skin you'll be left with, and other people might want another operation to have that removed. Again, all this surgery on your stomach means that some people will find it more difficult to absorb nutrients after operations and will therefore need to be on vitamin supplements for the rest of their life, etc. But obviously you can see for Bill it's already had an effect, and let's hope it has lifelong benefits for him.
Yeah, good luck to him in the future. Karen, for now, thank you.
OK, you're watching ITV News West Country. There's plenty still ahead before 6:30.
Before that, though, as we approach 6:15 this evening, hundreds of gritting lorries are out on the roads across the region as we face a second night of freezing conditions. In parts of Somerset, cuts to the gritting budget mean some roads won't be treated, leading to fears that there could be more accidents.
Well, we've sent Charlotte Gay along to one of the County Council's gritting depots near Bridgwater. Charlotte, looks like a busy night in prospect there. Now it's time for sport and roundup of the New Year's Day's football action. Well, Carrie's here, and Carrie, a crucial win for Plymouth Argyle yesterday.
Yes, Vix, it was. All 3 points secured by Argyle after beating Oxford at home. A 3-0 victory over their fellow strugglers means they're back off the bottom of the table. Let's just have a look at it. Well, the disappointing first half of the season has piled pressure on manager Derek Adams, but he says recent performances and the opportunity to bring in some new players means there's reason to be positive. It wasn't the New Year's Day Yeovil fans were hoping for, though. Chants encouraging manager Darren Way to leave could be heard at their 4-1 home defeat to local rivals Cheltenham. Not your average announcement at the ground, I'm sure. And that's how your sport looks for now. We've heard from lots of fans today. Thanks to all who got in touch. If you'd like to get involved too, just record a short video on your phone after the next game and send it to westcountryfans@itv.com.
Carrie, as always, thank you very much for that.
Well, as our football clubs aim for a brighter 2019, what New Year's resolutions are the rest of us making to ensure we enjoy a happier new year?
Well, you might be trying to shed a few pounds, get fitter, take up a new hobby, or maybe make a bit more time for yourself.
Well, to find out more, Ashna Haranag went along to a gym. Where else? To find out how easy it is to follow through with some of those resolutions.
You know what the problem is though, don't you? Is we get all these sweets and biscuits and we have to eat them all, and it's hard
all year
to...
round, that's my problem.
Yes. Now, one man who's hoping for another great year in 2019 is Lee Ridley, who you may remember as Lost Voice Guy, the winner of last year's Britain Got Talent.
Lee's got a busy few months in prospect as well as he embarks on a nationwide tour, which will see him performing at dozens of venues, including Exeter's Corn Exchange. Well, Jess Nevin has been to meet him.
Looks great. OK, well, Lucy Verisami will be here with the weather in a minute. But first, let's see these marvellous pictures taken today on the Isles.
Well, will it be good news if you want that cold snap, or are you going to have to dig out a scarf? Lucy Verisami has the details.
A very good evening to you. Well, a cold start to the new year, clear and crisp, some stunning winter sunshine, but as temperatures slide, freezing frosty nights with mist and fog developing as the week wears on. We've got a huge area of high pressure slap bang across us into the first stages of 2019. It's settling in quite nicely in the next few days and nights. Calm, quiet, fine conditions, some clear skies and sunshine by day, but freezing frosty nights. The increased chance of frost and fog towards the end of this week, and the frost and fog will be one to watch. In the meantime, well, a quiet night on the cards, not much going on at all, but temperatures soon sliding away, dropping like a stone through Devon. Here the lowest temperatures below freezing, with frost developing as well as some mist and freezing fog. Across Cornwall, not quite so cold here, the frost generally at bay, just a slight patchy frost at most. And into tomorrow morning, much of the cloud nibbled away, so gorgeously sunny, bright, clear and crisp, but brilliant blue sky. I'm optimistic of a cheerful day, but a cold one. Temperatures very much on the stingy side, just 4 or 5 degrees for some of us. But at least we've got that dazzling winter sunshine as compensation, and just a light breeze, staying fine and dry all day. Just a little more cloud drifting into western Cornwall. Here, a bit of a grey scenario, but it will stay a little milder. Into the end of the week, cold for many of us, temperatures struggling just a measly 4 or 5 degrees, a better chance of seeing brighter skies, but it will be freezing and frosty with early mist and fog. Into the weekend, a lot of clouds, staying dry, but not quite as cold as it is right now. See you soon.
Well, time to look at the main headline in the West Country here this evening. Well, that's it from the two of us. I'll have the late news for you at 10:30.
Now I'll hand you to Mary Nightingale as the ITV News continues. Have a lovely evening. Bye-bye.
Good night.